Roblox, a place for some of the most respected users, but also created numerous careers around the world. Now is your time to meet Roblox's arguably richest player, Coeptus, the developer behind the hit game Bloxburg, making him millions of dollars. But to find out how, we have to go back all the way to 2009. In Coeptus' early days, he would be playing on a different account under the name Driftcraft. He quickly got interested in Roblox development and started creating basic games, and over time got more and more knowledge about the Roblox developer industry. There isn't really any information about his early days, so skipping up to 2011, he would create the account known today as Coeptus. His first known game under his new account was called the Robloxian Pool, created all the way back in 2013. The game was a massive pool hangout game that allowed players to get a social connection together by chatting or hanging out. He later on added various mini-games and poolside activities for players to participate in, alongside improving his developing skills, helping him gain more experience and understand more about the game development. The game had a small but dedicated player base, and overall was a great game at the time. It's now November 4, 2014, the day that Bloxburg was released to public. Combining an addictive gameplay loop with his fanbase from his previous games, Bloxburg became an instant success almost overnight. With the game's intense grind, you could choose your own jobs between making burgers or fishing in the ocean, all of which led to players spending their money on plots of land to build and customize their own house. Bloxburg even had their whole own catalog of things to build with. But to keep players from going AFK or getting bored, Coeptus added activities like eating, sleeping, and entertaining themselves to keep their character happy. In the meantime, Bloxburg was starting to get more potential, with the game's player counts continuing to grow. We're now going to pass forward to the start of 2016, where Coeptus would release their biggest update so far. Bringing a whole new update log, the update introduced various types of vehicles, including cars and bikes which players could purchase to use to travel around the town of Bloxburg, bringing back both old and new players. Players got the ability to customize their vehicles with different colors and accessories, making them more personal and unique. The game was now reaching new heights, at the time averaging over 10,000 players, which at the time was absolutely insane. But there were only one problem: pay to play. You see, Bloxburg couldn't be played by everyone. It required players to purchase access using 25 Robux. This paywall restricted the game's player count, but also locked a bunch of in-game items and features behind. Bloxburg also faced some serious bugs and glitches, interrupting the gameplay experience with issues like lag or long loading times, which for a long time ruined the reputation of the game. But to ensure the game didn't die out, Coeptus kept releasing update after update and worked hours and hours to in 2018 release his biggest update yet. 2018 was a significant year for Bloxburg, with several major updates introducing multi-floor houses. The update expanded the limits of your ideas with a new building tool, a new elevator to move from floor to floor, and a complete new build mode, giving greater control over your builds. A new gardening skill was also added, allowing players to now grow and plant flowers, trees, and more. By harvesting plants could be sold for in-game currency, adding a new way to earn money. With new updates constantly being released, Bloxburg was at its peak, setting up to 50,000 players, beating games like Work at a Pizza Place and MM2. Bloxburg started to become a Roblox trend, with players sharing their builds and YouTube tutorials getting millions of views. Content creators was all hopping onto the trend, like Ashley, Dennis, and Quickcraft. It's now 2020 and Coeptus added in-game events, the Halloween and the Christmas event. The Christmas event covered the whole map with snow, coming with new decorations such as Christmas trees, lights, stockings, and snowmen. Players could purchase gifts which they could then give to other players. Ice skating was also added, as well as snowball fighting, adding more activities to the game. And similar to the Halloween event, the Christmas event introduced limited time items that became collectibles after the event ended. The Halloween event was similar, with a trick-or-treat feature where players could go around the town visiting houses and receiving candy from NPCs. Both the Halloween and the Christmas event in 2020 were well received by the Bloxburg community, attracting both new and returning players back to the game. It's now middle 2022, and when I talk about the richest players on Roblox, you probably think about Hassan or Preston or some other rich developer. But a tweet from Bloxburg showed that Coeptus sold his game to a Swedish company called Embracer for upwards of $100 million. This means that he made 100 million and all the earnings from before that. It also shows in the tweet that from 2021 to 22 he made $37 million. To this date, Coeptus is no longer the owner of Bloxburg, but it's still said that he works on the game behind the scenes. And if this doesn't make him the richest player on Roblox, I don't know what will. It's now June 2024 and something insane just happened. Bloxburg became free to play. This now opened up for a much larger audience, allowing way more players to get access to the game without having to pay. And to those who have already paid, got access to exclusive in-game items and perks. Despite the game is now free, there is a ton of game passes and premium payouts, so the developers are still making a godly amount of Robux. With often updates introducing new content, Bloxburg's player count has never been higher and now average around 100,000 players. And this was the story of Roblox's richest player. Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.